Hey, what's up, y'all? Today we're gonna have another little section of questions with Coletrain and my lovely wife and soul mate and twin flame and a whole lot of other things. Jennifer is holding the camera once again and asking the questions.
Hello. So these are still going to be generalized this go round.
Okay.
Would you say that you are crafty? You like to make things?
I am crafty. Growing up, my godfather, he owned a door company, George Thomas Doors in Oakland, California. And I used to go and hang out with him, and the smell of the wood and when it was being cut and how it singed a little, and you had that burning wood smell and the damp sawdust. That stuck with me, and so I've always liked working with wood specifically. One of the reasons I like working at my job is that I get to do a lot of different things, and some of that stuff is included with like carpentry. Um, and you're very crafty, and with you starting doing landscaping stuff, I
Hmm.
get to help out with that. So
Yeah, especially like hanging shit.
yeah.
What was the last funny video that you watched?
Uh, Last funny video.
Mm-hmm.
It had been something from TikTok that you shared. Yeah, that was it was definitely something from TikTok.
Definitely,
Yeah.
yeah. What is something that you are obsessed with?
Okay, so there's two answers, and one of them is gonna seem kind of corny, but I'm obsessed with growth. Um, Got to keep it pushing. But the other thing is football. Uh, you know, um,
Yeah.
that has been a lifelong passion for me. Um, but it's because of how much I got to teach, how much I got to learn, especially once I had children of my own. Um, and I think a big portion of why I'm so into it now is because I've been able to share in that sport with my kids because I grew up playing, and so that was something that we connected with.
Yeah. What's your favorite number?
69.
I ain't even gonna ask the why. Nope. Mm-mm. What's the most useful thing you own? The most useful thing that you own.
It's my phone, definitely. Because it is a communication device. It is an information source. I mean, it has helped me find me. Most most of the extra people that have added on to my growth have been people that I met online.
Very true.
And just straight from my phone, connecting the people, and it has opened so many doors. So it has to be my phone.
Who is the person that you've connected to in the last 6 months that stands out the most? And why?
Janice. Janice McCorkle. Yes. Janice is a psychic and a gifted woman. Um, she, in a 5-minute phone call, changed the course of my life. She is the one who first told me the words indigo children. And that led me on a very, very amazing path of spirituality and commonality with so many people in my life, and to a heck of a lot of realizations about the type of people that I have chosen to put around me my entire life.
What is your next tattoo idea about?
6 years ago, I came across this really, really cool gift that was a man and a woman with fire burning in between them in like a V shape. And half of their bodies were on fire, and there was smoke and clouds billowing from it. And it was...
Let me get into the shade and you guys can see.
And it was beautiful.
That's it.
And we both really just were enthralled with it. And recently we came across a term known as twin flames. And I have done videos about twin flames, but essentially one soul was split. And she's the other half of my soul. And in looking for tattoo ideas for twin flames, lo and behold, the same thing that we were so enthralled with 6 years previously was exactly what it was about. It was about twin flame love. And that image is going to be what is going to be the next tattoo. It's going to go on my left forearm. I'm going to get the female on mine. Jennifer is going to get the male. And that way, when we hold hands, they'll be lined up together. And our twin flames, our souls will be together.
Yeah. Where do you want to go on your next vacation? Like actual vacation?
Wow.
You know, that's something that we don't actually do.
Yeah.
We need to. So, vacation ideas.
Like anywhere. Like I can just spin a globe, right?
Within a price range, yes.
Okay, so if we're staying in the continental United States, I want to go to Sedona, Arizona.
All right.
It is a very, very spiritual place, and I want to go there. I want to be in the presence of something greater that is so quantifiable that it is famous for it. And I want to see what I experience. I want to see if I can learn more about myself there. More about us.
What do you do when you hang out with your friends?
Friday nights have become kind of legendary, I guess, around our circle. And it really started probably about 7, maybe 8 years ago, where we started doing domino nights or whatever case may be. And we would just sit and...
I'm getting a drink. Sorry. My bad. I know I'm walking away.
Talk or play games, play cards, listen to music. There's been nights when we just sat around and we watched movies. There's been nights when we just literally sat around all night talking.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh man. Like, oh shit.
We've watched the sun come up.
Yes, we have.
Plenty of times on like Saturday mornings. The sun is coming up. But yeah, that's what we do. I've always wanted people to enjoy themselves around me, especially in my company. And throughout my life, it gradually changed how I wanted people to do that. When I was a teenager or whatever, we would just always hang out together somewhere. And we would just chop it up and just talk. When I was in my 20s and I was in the Navy, I was a club person. And so I would get bunches of people together and we would go out to the club and we all have a good time together. And now that I'm older and I'm married and settled down and I have kids and my friends have kids and are settled down, I wanted that same concept, but for grown folks. So, you can come over and you can bring your kids and we can put them in the back half of the house. I'm like, there's 3 bedrooms back there. There's a bathroom. There's a game room. There's 3 or 4 TVs. Like
an Xbox.
There's plenty of stuff. There's plenty of stuff for them to do, so your kids won't have to be bored. Mm-hmm. And you can bring them, and we can put them in the back. Hell, we'll lock the door and be like, "Hey, if it's an emergency, let us know." And then we can just be adults, and it's not about being parents. It's not about being anything other than yourself and just having a good time.
Yes. If you could have any pet, any animal, what would it be? Ooh, you gotta think.
Yeah.
Yes. Stumped him. I like it.
Does it have to be like currently existing on the planet?
Yes. It cannot be a unicorn.
Damn. Okay. All right. Hey, I was gonna say unicorn. It was coming. All right. All right. So, if it has to be of this earth, give me a platypus. Okay, it's my favorite animal. Like, give me a platypus. Just not the male because I don't want the poisonous claw thing. But yeah, I want this weird like beaver, duck, mammal, marsupial, thing that lays eggs. I want that.
And they're so cute.
They're so cute when they're exactly.
They're so wrinkly and stuff.
Who is your favorite entertainer?
Favorite entertainer.
Oh, got him again.
The reason why this one is taking me so long is because entertainers
Because there's everything.
A whole spectrum. And
yeah.
I don't. Honestly, the way I feel right now is probably R.M. Drake. He does a bunch of different things. One of the things that he does is he's a street artist. And my love for graffiti. I love artistic expression in every form. Whether it's, my daughter having hair that looks like the ocean, or somebody who spray paints on the side of a train car, or someone who makes a song. I appreciate that. And not only is he an artist, but he's also a writer, and he does these incredible motivational writings. And some of it I know is for entertainment value, because some of the things that he writes is funny. It's meant to be funny, but so much of the stuff that he puts down is so inspiring and so poignant that where I'm at in my life now, every day I see something of his that inspires me. So yeah, it's got to be him.
Yeah. I see that. Have you ever given a presentation in front of somebody and it gone horribly bad?
Okay, now are we talking about like work presentation, school presentation, or just trying to holler at somebody and they shoot you down cold right in front of a McDonald's? You know,
Why you gotta
like
go there?
18 years old. Because that was me, like, you know, peacocking and presenting myself. That was a pretty good presentation. I was like, hey, girl, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get those numbers. And he was like, nah, I'm good. And he was like, I'm out. Okay, so that was pretty terrible. That went horribly wrong.
At work,
okay,
or at school.
Oh gosh, no. I may completely like lock up and like be totally still and everything and like have no expression, but I can deliver. You know, I can deliver. I remember giving MLK's "I Have a Dream" speech in the auditorium in Strong at the high school. Okay, I had a bunch of just hoodlum fast friends and stuff, you know. So to be up there and to channel the energy and the feeling from the type of man that MLK was, like, I had to lock in. And it got overwhelming. It did. I stayed up there and I finished the whole thing, and nobody probably noticed anything, but it was turmoil. Pure chaos going on inside of me the whole time. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that I knew I could do it and I knew how good I had done in private, if it wasn't for the fact that I had that much faith in myself, I would have had a complete fucking panic attack and had a meltdown right there in front of everybody. So that one was rough. But it was because I put too much pressure on myself. I wanted to channel, I wanted to imbibe that. I wanted to make people feel what MLK was trying to interject to everyone. And so when it was like, I have a dream today, I wanted people to, yes. And that was too much pressure for somebody that was 14 years old. But I did it.
Oh. What's one of the things in your life that brings you joy? Just one.
Beer. No. You know.
He's a smart ass, guys, if you can't tell.
You.
Oh.
That's the easiest answer. And it's the only answer. Like, if it's one thing I have to choose, it's going to be you. Always.
All right. I think that's good for now. Okay. Say bye now. Say bye, Rashid.
Be kind to yourselves.
Yes.